Hello, my name is Caitlin Anders. I'm going to be doing a central line dressing change. I'm in my uniform. I have my badge, my hair's tied back, and no nail polish on. So first I'm going to walk into the patient's room. I'm going to do hand hygiene, introduce myself, explain the procedure to them. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on first. And I would either have them turn away, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and give them their mask. And so they have a mask on, and I'm going to go ahead and don my clean gloves. Okay, and then I'm going to remove the old dressing. So I'm going to do it away from the insertion site. And then I'm going to pull up each end so that we're doing it carefully and trying not to remove the actual catheter from the patient. So I'm going to remove it away from the insertion site. Okay, and I'll go ahead and discard of that. Okay, and while we're here, I'm just going to assess the insertion site, just make sure that there's no drainage or redness. I'm going to ask the patient if they're having any pain. After that is done, I'm going to go ahead and discard of my clean gloves. Okay, and then I'm gonna do hand hygiene, and now it's time for the sterile part of the procedure. So I'm gonna go ahead and open my sterile kit away from me, and I'm gonna just pinch the sides so it stays open. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sterile gloves, pinching them. I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. Perfect. I'll go ahead and start by putting on the first glove. Just pinching the outside. Got that one on. And then I'll go ahead and cuff this one and get the other one in. Perfect. Okay, so now we're sterile, so now I cannot go beneath my elbows and I cannot touch anything that is not sterile because then it'll become non-sterile. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my piece of gauze that's in the sterile kit, grab the catheter, and I'll grab my chlorhexidine. Okay, and then we're gonna crack it, and then you'll push it, and then you'll hear it crack, and then that's how you know that the fluid's released. You'll let it saturate, and then if we're using chlorhexidine, it's 30 seconds, and we're gonna go all around the insertion site. If it was alcohol, you would do circular motion. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so we went all the way around. We did each side, and then we're also gonna do up behind the catheter and in front of the catheter. Okay. So that all looks good. So I'm going to discard of this, and then so we can go ahead and put that down, discard of that, and then I'm still just making sure that the insertion site looks good, no drainage, no pus, no redness, still asking the patient if they're having any pain or anything like that. Once that is done, I'll go ahead and reach in here and grab the Tegaderm. And I'll take that off. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this on, securing it right on top. And we can go ahead and take off the edges. Okay. All right, so that is on and secure. We'll make sure all the edges are secure. And so now I have this, so I can go ahead and take my pen, and you do initials, the date, and the gauge. We'll peel this off, and we do not want to put this initial tag on like where the insertion site is. So we're just gonna put it like on the side. Okay. So I think that is it. I'll go ahead and throw all my stuff away, including my pen. go ahead and remove my gloves. And discard of those. Okay, and then I'll do hand hygiene. I'll remove my mask, put it in the trash, remove the patient's mask, and then I will make sure that the bed is in the lowest position. I will ask the patient if they need anything else, and then I'll put their call light with them so they have their call light, and then I will leave the room and document and do hand hygiene. I don't know if I mentioned that, sorry. And then if here's this, you can see, oh, it looks intact, everything looks good, and that's it. Thank you.